Recording in progress.
I was good, but I haven't found out yet.
I haven't told him how I feel.
Oh, I'm glad it's over. Like,
I tell Mark all the time how happy he is. You are so happy about it.
posts.
All right, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Tom, you gotta unmute your mic.
He's on. Yeah, he's on.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Good
All right.
morning. Actually, for us, it's afternoon.
All right,
Somewhere in
switch up the
the
camera.
world, it's drinking time.
That's right.
It's dinner time
Somewhere.
someplace.
We switched up a little bit of camera thing, so you can see who's in the audience, and
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I figured it out. Yeah, close enough. All right. This business update is now in session. Residents will have the opportunity to ask questions or provide comments at the conclusion of the meeting. Each resident will be limited to 3 minutes, and all questions or comments must pertain to the items discussed on today's agenda. All right,
Cool.
moving forward. Pool shock and cleaning. We're gonna shut the pool down May 11th, 12th, and 13th. They're gonna do a deep shock and cleaning. They're probably gonna drop the water levels again, clean all those scum gutters, all that pressure washing. Yes. Yeah. So that's in practice. Like Robert said, the pool doors, we had that incident, so the post is taken off. We're gonna frame in, is it a security door? I guess.
It's basically the same door on the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, security door, same door it's on the full bathroom. It's gonna get framed in and then, do proper door. This one. Yeah, we're gonna do this one first, see how it works, and then if it works. Up to.
She told it on Facebook, so we can.
Well,
All clean and.
yeah, we just wanna keep with it.
Red. Oh, is that how that happened? Yeah, she was looking down and tripped over the.
Okay, me and Robert discussed something about electric meters, Robert, you want to explain that a little bit? We didn't really,
We seem to be having them fail. More frequent than this happening past. We probably should consider in the future. We want to replace them all and bid trade. What I think maybe we'll do is see where our budget wise in the fourth quarter. If we have money, we just look at doing.
yeah, they were,
About $8,000.
yes. Yeah, it's like almost a weekly occurrence now. We're having at least one. Meter screw up.
Lose money when one of them stop
Yeah.
working. Don't, we're gonna stop. So.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Now I don't go look at my meter every day, so who knows? It can be stopped right now. Yeah, all right. Another thing we also talked about is the chlorine pump from the well. Did we get any more knowledge of what's going on with that?
Well, I mean. It was suggested by our. There's an alternate pump for the one we've been using forever. And it looks like it might be better. It's not really any cheaper, but we always have trouble keeping chlorine in the water. There aren't real check valves in these pumps that we're using now, whereas the one with the suggestion. There's actually check valve, one in the tank and one into the chlorine. So we probably could change that out just on one.
What's the cost?
It's talking about, just saying this, we were literally.
All right, what's going on?
It's there.
Yeah.
So it's just buying one of them buying. Well,
So does it use the same hose as the Stenner pump? Or-
it's 40 inches.
I'm sorry. So. All right, so that's something we need to look into.
You just do it.
Robert, the two different things you mentioned, the electronic meters and the chlorine pump, are those something that are part of our budget plan?
Well, the pump is, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a normal.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I don't have that in front of me, so I was just asking to go ahead and say, it's
The-
part of our budget to go ahead and put that stuff into it. Okay, cool.
We don't have in the budget to change them all, but we always have money in the budget to change a certain number out every year.
Sure. For the meters, yeah.
It's- Seems like
But
it's
for the
busy work.
pump for the pool, pump for the water system.
That's a,
It's $500.
yeah, that's a maintenance thing. Yeah.
Okay, okay, good.
not-
I just wanted to make sure it was part of the plan.
Can I ask you one other thing? Is it normally, of certain? You have the same problems with every, or does this go from my neighbor to my neighbor? Or is it mine that happens more frequently than others?
No, when it goes,
It would-
like sleep replacement.
For the chlorine pump, it'll probably go under, budget for water, I'm guessing, for repairs.
Okay.
Yeah. The meters would be, I got the budget in front of me.
Well, and the meters, to answer your question,
I don't know what that would be.
they,
Electric resident?
it's the old ones that are going bad, so they're.
It's the old
What
ones.
would that be? Or-
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Or if we go with the numbers that go like this?
Yeah, that we can replace it. And I know one of our eventual had to be replaced, so it's an easy thing.
Everybody's looking what the electric meters are going to. It's on the budget report. While she's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and keep moving forward. We had several, noise complaints. The issue with this is someone got a noise complaint. They come to the office and didn't understand why they got one. They stated that they don't play loud music. They go to bed super early and they must have gotten the wrong address. So, I mean, I don't mind taking complaints, but with the noise complaints, I mean, we gotta really be careful writing these up because we don't want it to go to the wrong person and they get upset because, you know, she obviously didn't, you know. Yeah,
It's incumbent
So-
on the person making the complaint to make sure they give us the right address, is that correct?
yeah,
But we need to make sure.
yeah, we need to make sure before we even bother. We can do it as a draft and build them, and then if it needs to go any further, we can go any further from
How
that.
would you do it? We go to the consensus and then have them point out who's doing it?
And one.
Is
person
it, is,
second
someone's talking.
in the comments.
Okay, so you had 3 complaints and one gave the wrong address, the other 2 didn't know where it was coming.
Yes,
If they don't know where it's coming from,
Yeah.
it's not a complaint.
It's not,
Yeah.
a complaint. We can't do anything about
Yeah.
it. We're gonna have to, and if you give us the wrong address, whoever this was, that you need to say something to them.
yes.
I mean, that's all we can do. You know, we're going on good faith.
Yeah, honestly, really, I mean, if it's something that bad and it's after hours, they really should call the sheriff.
Yeah.
Um,
So is it at 10 o'clock in Hernando County?
but,
Center. Yeah, but you didn't know.
Yeah, we call Hernando County, so whatever, yeah.
Sheriff
Is
will
it-
come out no matter what.
Yeah.
It's not counted.
It hasn't it
Okay.
been, hasn't it been the protocol in
Okay.
the past within the clubhouse, within the club, that we would have, if we had something concerning us, that we would first go to the person that we had the concern with and to try to talk it out through that, and if it didn't work, then bring it to the next level? But I can understand if
makes
people are
sense.
afraid of retaliations or something like that, they may not go that way.
Yes. That makes sense.
Much moves it up. Well, you can't go to your neighbor
You can't talk.
and say, no. The call it.
You read it. You read it.
I can't hear
So,
some of the talking going on.
yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
nothing going on.
No, it's just Mark.
It's just Mark.
All right. So, yeah, we just gotta be a little bit better so we don't have that happen.
Author, that goes for every complaint.
Yes, I agree.
It
Yes,
has to be accurate,
yeah, physical.
reasonable.
Is there a way?
Instead of someone telling a board member.
Yeah, it needs to be a formal written
Yeah.
complaint. We can't. Yeah, it has to be on file. There's, yeah,
And wouldn't you think that the client will put the address on when they file it in your office?
They did,
Yeah.
but they gave the wrong.
yeah,
How dumb is it?
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because they weren't sure. That's the problem. They weren't sure exactly what happened.
Then they have to be sure first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
but
It's an altercation. Do
Yeah,
I need to state that you should call the sheriff?
yeah, sheriff says involved. But we'll also put that in, email updates that, notice complaints up 10 o'clock. First has this. Yep. Okay. Moving forward here, we got another thing we want to talk about. This rule number 23 in rules and regulations, pertaining to a storage lot. It states the management of the storage lot is at the discretion of the board of directors. The board of directors will make specific rules to control the use of the storage lot. Some of these I feel as they need to be readdressed, looked at. We need to get together and kind of figure out some kind of ultimatum here with some of these and some of the wording and, yeah.
Are we gonna have a town hall on that, or are we gonna
I mean,
draft it
this-
ourselves?
I mean, that's,
Are we discussing it now or?
we can just have a town hall with it. We can, I mean,
Starts off.
it's mainly up to us, but I would like everybody to.
When we started work on, we'll make months board come up with. when we think
Some
we want-
amendments, we can do a
we want
draft.
and-
What are you trying to address as far as the changes that you might want to make?
Well, a lot of it's just wording.
Wording?
Yes,
Okay.
Which is,
some of
which
these,
is.
What's ambiguous about it?
Yeah.
Do a rough draft.
yeah, we'll do a rough
Everybody-
draft and then we'll have a,
What do you consider ambiguous about it at this time?
If we gave you the rough draft, it would be.
we won't get ahead of ourselves. If we don't,
No,
we have to actually go through everything.
Some of the stuff,
It should
Yeah.
be pretty cut and dry.
Yeah,
I mean,
for the most
you've
part.
been a lot, you know the rules, you go by the rules, and that's it. There's not any inequities, it's, you break that rule, you get it, that's it, simple. but it should apply to everybody. Yeah, that's in there. And if you got some old piece of shit that's in there that doesn't label it, have it towed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're not.
Let's get
We've come a long way with stores on.
possible pages in front of.
I'm a newbie.
All right, move forward. We'll get that set up later today. We'll go through and make a rough draft and take. And, kind of go through everything. Yeah. Need to set a date for annual meeting budget November 21st.
Is that what it is?
First,
Yeah, we need
That's
to
when-
wait.
That's when it's voted.
Yeah. Voted.
So then work back
That's the
from there.
budget.
First, I think it's like, do I need both election and budget into one, or are we gonna keep it separate like we have been?
I don't know what you're saying.
It was discussed, I can't remember.
We do the budget meeting, the year, and then do the board of directors election beginning of the following. We can
You see
combine
all
it into
one.
one annual meeting.
Okay, have the budget before the year starts. It's two separate.
We think everybody's gonna understand this premise.
Well, that's what you did. It was like that.
My,
And
my
some
only
people
concern-
thinks they can will have a better chance at quorum with one big meeting. But then other people think the snowbirds are here.
That's what I was gonna say,
then-
I don't
Yeah.
know how many we're gonna miss. For that,
Some people come down after Christmas, do they not?
yeah.
So they could, well,
And,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna get a lot of them to be proxy, or you're not gonna get them to do.
Yeah.
You're not.
you can't do a proxy for election,
That's
so
what-
that's
anyway.
out, period.
Yeah.
So that's gonna confuse. I don't know. That's gonna confuse people too.
So.
I mean, I think you gotta do the board voting the way it is, because you need to have all those people down here, so when we have.
Yeah.
But then you can be effective. It's just-
Yeah.
People are just,
Yeah, it
they're not
would
gonna be
make
able to do it
easy.
remotely, this won't work.
Right,
Yeah. Okay,
so I think we're gonna have to leave.
so we need to set a voting date for the budget for November 21st.
That was,
All right,
that was the
November 21st vote.
last date that made any sense, because you got Thanksgiving and then.
Yeah,
Can't push it to the end. of
Yeah.
November.
we don't wanna push the
We
last
don't
minute.
really
of that.
wanna push it like we had to do
Yeah.
because we.
Yeah,
screwed up
that's
this
something.
year. So.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
People-
And that means that we have to spend at least 2 weeks before that, having it being publicly made aware that the meeting is on the 21st. So working backwards from the 21st, 2 weeks before that, we have to announce the budget meeting, and then we have to have the budget available at that
Yep.
time for people to look at.
So
Or
it looks like
before
you'll
that.
be here for
I will
looks like
be
you'll be
here,
here for
I'll be there for
Halloween.
the budget meetings, whatever they are.
Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
You know
I
what
know
I'm getting at,
Grandson will
right?
be with me.
Leading up to that, quite a ways before that, we need to have actual meetings
Yeah.
with discussion
Yes. Yeah, I wanna do
So-
workshops like I did
so-
last year. That
so-
was
after the second quarter.
Yeah.
We could have.
And we had to have at least one workshop before the board, before the budget itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many workshops do you want to have?
well,
That's what matters.
Well, the one right after the end of the second quarter is and early, so it's just talk about where we're at, kind of, just a general.
yeah,
And then probably at the end of the third quarter is when you're gonna have to start doing home service.
By the end of September. Roughly. Yes.
Okay, so are we still saying calendar dates and setting backwards, going backwards in time, what we're doing still?
on back, when we have to have
Um,
the actual budget. Agreed to.
No, we're
So
just
that
setting the
you can
actual
find it
date
in
for the actual budget right now, and then we'll work from another meeting, set the other dates.
Okay, November 21st is, that's Thanksgiving weekend.
That would be the voting date.
That's for the constituency, all these people to vote for the budget.
Yes.
Not just the board.
Other question.
Oh,
Okay,
you missed the beginning, you
November
have to leave. So keep your question. Keep your question, because we already told Mark to touch his face.
Okay.
So do you want to set all the meetings now, or you want to just set this one and then,
You can tentatively set the one after. What? Which is that July?
Okay, so that's the weekend before Thanksgiving.
No, we're
no,
talking,
July?
we're talking about the first meeting is be in July or August.
First meeting talking about budget, where we're at.
That needs and have the town hall, that needs to be
Do we want that on a weekend day?
in.
Yeah, do it on the second.
The 25th July?
20 what?
25 July. So the 25th of July, you want to have our first budgetary meeting? Is that what you're meeting?
Yeah, just a workshop, just explain
Okay,
where we're
workshop,
at
okay.
and everything.
Is that a board thing or a?
No, that's
Open,
it's open.
everybody. Always open.
Okay. So if we got the 25th is first budgetary workshop,
10 a.m., 10 a.m.,
On the Saturday.
Saturday, 10 a.m.
Saturday, 10 a.m. And I can be on Zoom for that one
Yes,
because it's just a workshop. Okay, cool.
What's the Saturday? 25.
25 July. Okay.
Okay, cool. Saturday's full.
November 21st. On a Saturday. Budget vote.
Saturday.
And what time you want the budget vote? Same time, 10 a.m.?
Can we
That's a
talk
Saturday.
about for a second the fact that that's the weekend before Thanksgiving? If we put it
Yeah,
a
that's
week
why
earlier than that, the 14th, then you're putting it at less of a stressful time for everybody to be looking at it. I mean, I'm thinking just in general, from the 21st, which is a Saturday, people traveling to go somewhere for Thanksgiving or something like that, or people having guests coming, starting the 21st is where that stress shows up. If we do it the 14th, that's not putting it next to the holiday. I don't know about you guys, but
I don't have a problem with it. I don't get stressed out for Thanksgiving because I like cooking. So.
Okay.
But yeah, 14th,
14th.
thank you. I
Same
appreciate
time, 10
that
a.m.?
myself. Pardon?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. on the 14th of November?
Yeah, is that all right?
Sounds good to me.
What time is it with you?
Yeah, he'll be using that.
And this is the budget vote, the 14th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to be way ahead of it. Like, we don't need to repeat it.
Okay, so 2 weeks before that would be the 31st, Halloween, for when the letter has to go out.
Yeah, we'll do it before Halloween.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
July 25th at 10 a.m. We're not gonna go there right now. Let's
Yeah,
just-
we're gonna
let's
set
just
that
go
one
on
after
and
that.
then we'll do it after that,
Yeah,
see how that first one goes.
yep,
The number of the meetings depends on how much.
Yeah.
Work.
You have to talk about.
And then you got November 14th. for the vote.
and this will be a lawyer fault. But just to let you know. No, the budget. So, I mean, we did it last year that way, and that's why we found out we made mistakes, and so we're gonna have him involved, he's gonna know what the budget is.
Is our auditor or what? Person who-
Well, he does by Florida statute. Yeah,
Okay.
we're not doing numbers with him, he just follows the
make sure
law,
we got
Florida statute.
everything. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we have
Yeah.
to push it back.
Yep.
Issue.
Okay.
Going
Because
forward,
ours
we
is
should
worse.
have. to run-
Yeah, and he does a property. Yep. So that's legalized.
All right, so if the 31st is the letter must go out, that means that we have to have had our budget committee finalizing a budget the week before that letter, so that we can make sure that we've all gone through it with a fine tooth comb and found any
Yeah,
loopholes.
we'll have,
Yeah, and we'll get a better feel for what's going on when we have the July 25th.
Yeah.
meeting. So until then, there's no reason to even schedule anything else other than the actual vote. We'll just go from what
yeah,
the meeting.
and like I
Okay.
said, we have to send stuff to the lawyer too, so, it might
Yeah.
take him a day or two, to get back. So, make sure everything's done right.
So on the budgetary workshop then in the 25th of July, everybody should have a copy of the 26 budget in front of them and what suggestions we would do for that for next year. Because this is where we're trying to fill in the boxes.
Yeah, well, it'll be all tentative. And then
Yeah.
it's all gonna be speculative at that point.
Basically, you have the second quarter finance report,
Yep,
has the budget number and the amount spent.
Yeah, so we'll have the half year of what we spent and kind of where our budget's going
Right.
by July.
Where we are
So this- Go ahead.
7th month in. Okay, so not a problem for me. I'm just personally trying to figure this thing out. So if we're having the budgetary workshop on the 25th, then before that, Jake, do you need me there to go ahead and help put together the workshop? Or do you
no,
need
not
me
this,
after the
no,
workshop to fill in the
No.
blanks after?
it'll be after,
Okay, cool.
yep.
Okay.
All
We
right,
done with that?
Yep.
Okay.
all right, moving on. Let's talk some money.
Money.
All right, as of yesterday, we have in CD number one, $53,045.75. That's with the interest. We would like to have $100,000 balance in there to get better interest rate. So with that being said, we have $115,553.98 in the reserve checking account right now. If we take out $46,954.45 and transfer it to the CD one, that'll give us the $100,000 mark. And that'll leave the reserve checking account at $68,599.73. So it's just under $2,000 less than what I wanted to be at. I wanted to be at 70,000. The reserve.
It's
At
coming
least-
up because the $50,000 fee.
Yeah, it's not drawing much interest.
Turned out we have to.
Yeah. If I do anything up to $50,000, we would only have an interest rate of, what was that? 2.47.
Yeah.
If we do $100,000, we're gonna be at 3.8, and that's for 6 months this time. So,
Okay.
we need to,
Do we have a minimum that we have to have in our reserve fund? Legally,
It's all-
Okay, so it's.
solve full, no.
so the CD would be considered part of our reserve.
It is part of, yes,
3%.
it is actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So then it doesn't
It
matter.
says,
Goes
even in baking, it says on, it says right, reserve,
to-
reserve.
Okay, so basically all you're going to do is take 1/8 out of the basket and put it in another basket.
So we're at that. We
Okay.
already have $100,000 on our CD number 2.
Okay. You got it.
So, and we talked about this way a little back when. Now we're at that point. It matured today. Interest rates are a little bit lower, but you know, it's okay. Or they're not gonna go up.
How much have we used out of our reserve fund this year?
But we used $4,781.61.
I have, interest rate in my, I have a high yield savings account with American Express that pays 3.20.
We're at 3.8.
Well, that's better than.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We were at 4.
I was at 4, but I'm going down.
Yeah, they went down because politics. I'm not gonna do this.
And you have this account with CIT Bank, RC Bank, platinum savings, minimum balance $5,000, pays 4.1. And it's a savings account and paying that account. It's not mature.
Yeah.
These savings account are liquid, very liquid. If you have a CD is for, it works for a lot of time.
Well,
You can get it.
yeah, you can get at it. I mean, there's penalty.
Yeah.
You lose that interest. Okay.
That's why I think this is not.
But this is why we have 2 separate ones. This one,
Not a person.
we have alternating.
Okay.
So
Was it for?
this one last time was March.
Haven't been paid.
So this one's only a 2-month one. That's why I wanted to leave a certain amount in the actual reserve check.
Oh,
I didn't want to-
reserve checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna be at $68,000 in reserve checking for the first of the year. Then we add another 5,000 at $833.32 at the first of the month every month. So it's still we're still gonna have money in here.
Okay.
And if we do have to dip into the CDs, God forbid, don't ever have to. We can. We just lose that.
I just thought it would be
Yeah.
more liquid.
Yeah.
But there's actually no penalty. CD and checking account, CD, savings account.
Yeah,
They don't charge, you just lose that amount of money that you're getting interest on.
yeah.
I'm not advocating it, I'm just saying that that's.
Yeah.
We've never had to have an emergency.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
When we did the well, we had months.
Yeah.
Before we had to pay them on that.
Yep.
The next thing was the pool, and we had quite a bit of time before we had to pay.
And eventually down the road, way down the road, when this gets up to a higher number again, when we're, $170,000 or whatever,
Then you'll have everybody after you for one, or why you got so much.
or whatever $1,000, we can start maybe a third CD, and then build that one up. But that's
All right.
way down the road.
We're
Probably
only
past
going
my
for 200,000, because.
Yeah.
Would be 50,000.
Oh.
Yeah, here's a,
Jake,
The total of that and.
yes,
okay, Ed's talking, so I didn't want to talk over him.
go ahead, you're fine.
Okay. From what I understand about the CD being a 6-month CD, if you're putting in the money to go ahead and cover it for the 6 months that it's in there, and that means you're only getting really 50% of the 3% because it's a half of the year, because it's an annual interest of 3%. So you're only going to make $1,500 on that CD at the end of 6 months.
No, no,
No, that's the way I talked to, when I
no,
talked to
because
my
our
Chase
last
person.
one,
Well, I mean, he's right, we're only getting 6 months interest.
well,
You're
yeah.
only getting 6 months interest. So the interest is not, is for an annual rate. I'll bet you if you look at the fine print, it's an annual rate of 6% or 3%. So just thinking about that, we'll have to do another jerry rigging of something or wait another 3 months or another 6 months before we actually make 3,000. See what I mean?
Yeah,
And I've already complained to Chase about that because I had a CD in that. So when you're telling me it's 4% annually, but you're only going to give it to me for 3% for 3 months, then I'm not really getting 4%. I'm getting 1%. Yeah.
no, the interest rate, it says right here, I'll send this to you. I got this right
Okay.
here, I'll send it to you. Yeah. It says 3.7 interest rate, and APY is 3.80.
So they have it broken down by quarter. And if you have it in there for 2 months, you get a certain amount of interest. If you have it in there for
Yeah,
6 months, you
it
get another.
fluctuates every week.
It fluctuates every week,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, we can wait and see what it does after Friday. Friday it renews, or we can just
Okay, I'm
go
good.
ahead and, yeah.
But when's the other CD come through? Next month? Or later this,
May 18th.
May 18th? Okay, so in another week or two. All right.
So we're gonna visit it.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks,
Yeah,
so just do the one and, oh, you can just get.
yeah,
what
we're
you
not gonna
did.
get any better, I don't think, with everything that's going on. I honestly don't think. we're
Well,
gonna
as
get
long as we
better.
can get some money and that's a reserve,
Yeah,
I think it really matters. Just,
no,
I mean, I know.
our next big spending thing for reserve is gonna be the ramp. And that's gonna be like 10 grand.
The what?
The ramps
Where? Out there?
at the office and
Yeah.
back office. That'd be the next big expenditure. Painting of the exterior of the clubhouse. We have vinyl siding, the vinyl siding's fine. I don't see why we need to paint the exterior. The trim may be painted up. The trim may be,
Power wash them. If it's dirty, just power wash.
yeah. So that was a $5,400 expenditure. We're not gonna be, we're way under budget for everything on reserve study this year. Even the ramps is gonna be under budget. So, I mean,
That's good.
the budget, yeah, the playground equipment I'm gonna talk about here in a little bit. That's a $17,000. We're gonna come nowhere near that.
You're not going in. We're doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, no, we still got
Yeah,
the
it's
mulch, we still
Yeah, I
got.
know you got that.
Next thing is, clubhouse roof, that was just inspected.
And
Insurance says it's good.
certified?
Uh. Yeah, mini golf lighting. They have $3,600 in there, which is quite a lot of money for lighting, but in my eyes, I don't know, I'm not a lighting expert. So we won't, I don't see us coming nowhere near that either. So, yep.
I want really good.
Well, we could put $3,500 on lighting here. I mean,
I thought that was for the equipment.
No, this is with this stuff.
so, all right, so we'll just go ahead
Okay, so
and
we're, yeah, so
I'll go ahead
do
and
we
get
need to
that done
vote on
tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to vote on it, that's fine.
What are you voting on?
we put the other money in the CD for 6 months.
I'm all
So we're
for it.
gonna make the CD,
I
instead
make
of
a
50,
motion.
some odd thousand, it's gonna be
Make the motion
100,000.
that we put X amount of dollars, I don't know what the amount is.
46,900 estimated, because it might be a couple numbers off, because this is yesterday's. $46,954.25.
And to place the CD.
CD number 1.
All right, I
Yep.
that motion.
Taking it from what, Steve?
Second.
We're taking it from the reserve checking.
Checking. So
That's
let's
gotta
see.
be in.
Everybody agreed?
A second. All
I
in
agree.
favor?
I agree.
All opposed?
Yep.
All right. That's good.
Did something unanimously for the first time. Thumbs down.
All right,
It's not-
monthly budget report, I looked at it. Everything's going super smooth, everything's on track. There was one thing I wanted to ask Robert about. 622.02. The chemicals for water, we're at $1,372.67. We're at 91% of it.
That's because the stupid chlorine delivery company isn't,
They don't tell me where.
we have chlorine for the water, we have chlorine for the sewer, we have chlorine for the pool.
Okay,
If they don't pass along to us where what went, then it gets,
so it's,
So,
okay,
On the phone, off,
Figure out where
allocate that to corrects the sewer of the well and pool.
Okay. I mean, overall, we're only at 37%. I mean,
Yeah.
for the water.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
But
that-
I was just curious about why we were so high on the chemicals.
they come and they fill all three places at once.
Okay,
So if
that's,
they don't keep track of it separately.
so this might be higher, but pool will be way lower.
Yeah. Or the sewer.
Yeah.
Or the sewer, yeah, okay. Did we have this problem last year?
We
I
did.
thought so.
I mean.
Yes, we did.
When we budget next year, we take all the chlorine, stick it in one category. And then we're not chasing.
and give the budget that.
Okay, yeah, we need to do that, definitely.
Robert, just
Okay.
out of curiosity, is it the exact same chlorine that we use for all three different situations?
Yes.
Okay,
Well, why couldn't it be all consolidated and that's the cost of it? You don't have to separate it.
Well, because it's for different things.
So if you wanted to know how much it costs to do the pool, you want it separate. If you don't care, then
Yeah.
I really don't.
And we did have one reserve expenditure that was unexpected. It was the shuffleboards. We had $1,900 donated. So we took out $950 out of reserve fund to cover the rest of the cost of the shuffleboard, was $2,800.
That person's one.
Yeah, he said it's not, no, unless you rip the whole thing.
But if it dries, it doesn't shuffleboard.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Do it all.
so I just want to go ahead and mention that. So if anybody sees that it wasn't budgeted for, that's what it is. All right.
And that was how much again, Jake, that we put out?
$950.
That's what I thought, 950.
Yep. Yep, it was $950 for us. The bingo committee donated
And
$950,
social.
and social code donated
Yep,
$950.
I remember now.
Yep. All right, so that's it for the budget report. Everything else is excellent.
Go on.
Purchasing request
that.
procedure.
this is. We put it in place to sign off on all per.
Yeah.
It's got. to be extremely cumbersome. Because. We buy regular things for the pool. For the lawn, lawnmower blade. So we like to propose we exempt the normal operating expenses for mowing, water, sewer, pool from that procedure. To make it easier.
And also, I would like to exempt safety concern materials. So like,
What would that be?
I mean,
Oh, why did you bring it up?
reflectors was one thing that
We
was
just had to say.
asked today to put on the full buckle approach, which I think is a safety concern. If the exit light goes out, if a fan is stuck, not moving in the women's bathroom and burning the wires, then we just need to hurry up, unplug it, order a new one, you know, stuff like that. Anything that's a safety concern.
My thing is, we need to have a cap on.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So, up to how much money? Cause I just think that that's. To have some,
what do you think?
What do you think would be overextended?
Well, don't we have now that it takes 2 people for anything?
over 250.
Some of the pool count,
Yeah, they're over.
so maybe change that. But
Well, we can just exempt pool. That's what you were at.
well, but she just, was just assuming too well.
I mean, you just, or text the, hey, I'm gonna order pool chemical. And everybody just say okay on it. Would that be better?
I mean, I don't see the point, I mean, we buy the same thing, I mean, this.
Yeah, I know.
I just bought the pool shop.
Yeah.
And that's when it came up that needed to get it ordered so that we
Yeah,
were, well, we had the chemicals and time to do it. So that would cost $300.
yeah, that's what I said. If you just hurry up, give a text, hey, I'm gonna order $300 pool shot, you got a shot pool.
You think?
There should be a record.
Yeah. Yeah, just the more text, so that'll make everybody more comfortable.
You want everything?
Yeah.
In tax?
Well, not
Well,
everything.
I was thinking anything over whatever our limit was, is all we need. Like, if you need, I got no problem with, ordering things that we need, like the shop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do we do that is that just as needed, or do we do it on a certain basis? It's,
Kind of as needed, but then it's kind of, I mean,
Well,
it fluctuates with,
if this was a real business, we should stock shop. Because
Yeah.
we always use it, we do it 2 or 3 times a year minimum. So if you have it sitting there, then you can do it if you need it.
So at this point, we have someone that can drink and does it.
no.
I leave it.
We do.
Well,
Yes. So when you test the pool and it needs stuffing, then you have to go out and get stuff and buy it and put it in the pool. Is that what happens now?
It's shocking, we're talking about it's different from this.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know.
This is a deep cleaning thing. It's not a
getting rid of algae.
every time occurrence.
How often do we do it?
I don't know.
The deep cleaning.
It all
As
depends.
needed?
Yeah.
Well, basically,
I'm
based
talking
on
about
last year,
maintenance.
we
This is not
decided we
maintenance.
would do it before Memorial, which we're
Yeah.
coming up. We're probably gonna look at doing it before 4th of July.
Yeah.
And then where the third one would go in the fall.
Sometime after later.
I mean, yeah. It doesn't need to be done in the winter. We don't have a problem.
We would do it in September, then that would be at the end of it until the next.
I mean, we normally are doing it based on what's really neat right now.
Okay.
So just in time.
But it's not as sketched, it's as sketched.
As you see the algae in the pool. And it's
Yeah,
not
see,
a
I don't
testing, it's the walls start looking green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bad thing.
And it doesn't happen.
Well, you should put
I'm not
some
saying it
dye
comes from the
stuff
people.
in it, that when you pee, it comes out blue.
Well, I don't think it has to do with the. Okay,
A
so
lot of it's people coming in, oily, oils or lotions or,
so the little stuff,
I got,
yeah, the still had the bigger stuff. Text.
yeah,
Is that what I'm-
yeah, and the only reason I'm saying that is because,
coming a necessity like pool and,
yeah, and I want to be able to say, yeah, I knew that was ordered,
Yeah.
and yeah, I okayed it.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean, I
not,
can-
it was not a.
I
it
can
was not
text
a Robert-
everything.
Now, wait over here, not a Robert decision, because a board decision.
text them.
You do not text them if you get paper clips or something, I will put them in there.
Like to make binder.
Yeah, yes, you don't need to come.
We have a.
You can ask now.
You're talking about Robertson, right? Currently, Robert can go out and buy anything. $150, doesn't have to ask anybody about anything.
No.
Smaller
Yeah.
blades or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
no, we,
So you want to raise that
no,
minimum?
no, no.
No.
We implemented that everything has to be approved.
Everything?
And I'm saying that hasn't
What's
worked
two
out. well.
fifty?
One person, if like Robert wants to get, okay, Emily wants to get paper clips, one other person has to okay it on the board. Yeah, that's.
Yes.
Hey,
Anything under 250 has to be, she can send in a request. And it has to be approved by at least one board member, anything under 250. Anything over 250 has to be two board members.
Well, that could be.
So why is there a question? Is it not being?
It makes sense to have it though. I mean, it's good to have it in place.
But my point is that for the things that we always buy,
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be.
yeah, that could just be a
because
quick
like the
text.
pump, the chlorine pump we're talking about, I mean, every year we buy one of those pumps.
Yeah,
So it's not a unusual purchase.
yeah,
In the course of the year. So.
So my thing is, we can just make a list of exempted things, it would be those kinds of things.
yeah,
Sort of.
Yeah.
Well, discussion.
Yeah, that's what I would rather
Yeah.
just make a list of exempted things that don't fall,
Okay.
fall under
Yep.
this. And that would be all,
yeah, that's easier.
and that would be all of your stuff.
Yep. All right. Moving on. Playground equipment.
Yeah.
Sorry?
All right, we got a super good deal. It's like a $50,000 playground equipment set, commercial. It's taken apart now. The guy just got finished taking it apart. We're gonna go pick up tomorrow. It was $3,500. The money was donated, so it's not coming out of the reserve. That's why we're gonna be way under budget on playground equipment this year, because it is on reserve study for 70,000. But we still have to box it all in. And we still have to get mulch or some kind of rubber, I don't know what, rubber mulch, I don't know what they use.
Yeah.
Like what's around the mini golf.
Yeah, I don't know what to use.
Yeah.
That's a later discussion.
Yeah, that is for a later discussion, but that gets really hot.
Yeah,
Can we just do what we did when we were.
That's what I said, quit your hand.
yeah, but nobody could do that anymore,
Don't
apparently.
slide and burn your
Yeah.
legs. We all did it.
Okay,
So
we have to get it
if you want to
fenced
see
in.
it, did you see a picture of it, Tom?
I did. I saw it and I thought it was awesome that we
Okay.
have something like that.
Yeah,
But what I was gonna say is,
yeah, we're
we
gonna
have,
send a picture out with the weekly email.
okay,
So
so
make sure.
we'll have to have concrete stanchions on the bottom or something like that to support it underneath.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's
have
gonna
to
be
put,
concrete in the ground.
I don't know if you can use a pea gravel or not. That might be a way to do it, but I know that everybody complains about having the tire shredded material because it winds up spreading throughout the rest of the grounds around it. Because that's
Yeah,
what's been
yeah.
complained by lawn care every year. So maybe we can find either some sort of a boxing that goes up the side again on the fence, a little bit higher, maybe a foot high, so that it keeps the material inside the fencing area. That might be a thing to consider.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be boxed in, it's gonna be contained. We just gotta figure out what actually goes in it, so.
Oh, I'm so
but that's
excited.
later. But yeah, we're still gonna have concrete costs. We're gonna have, house concrete, because the posts gotta be concrete in the ground. We're gonna have mulch costs, we're gonna have material costs.
Do they
you
have
know,
a time frame?
we're gonna be going to
Taking it
pick it up
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yes.
But I'm asking, we have I mean, we're mowing season, we got a lot of stuff going on, so my question is, are we gonna try to,
Get volunteers?
yes,
Yes.
you can't mow, but you can help put together.
That's the sore spot.
Hey, look, it's all on the ground work.
I'm sitting on the ground.
So, yeah, we're gonna try to get volunteers. I can. I've got a couple already on hand.
Jason's going with Farm Giver.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I would suggest maybe some new nuts and bolts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we need to get the nuts and bolts. I mean, some of them
But I guess,
kind of rust colored. He showed me a picture of some. So we might just want to go ahead and replace those with stainless steel ones or something with
Okay.
galvanized. I don't know.
yeah, I just don't want that material. Are you
Yeah.
gonna put it in the
we're gonna take 2 slides down.
No, but I mean, okay, tomorrow you're bringing, where are we going to store it until we put it up?
Right where we're gonna put it up, we're gonna close it off.
Okay. 'Cause
So
that's gonna
nobody
be-
don't trip or,
Yeah, that's gonna be,
yeah.
and then we're gonna do it sooner rather than later.
Yes,
Okay, that's my only thing is I don't want to.
yes, if people wanna play.
I'm thinking maybe if you scrape the topsoil off and put a little, maybe a certain amount of gravel or whatever there and pack it down, then you wouldn't be bothered with trying to mow around it and it would be a half
Well,
solid base.
It's gotta be boxed in.
Yeah, I was thinking doing like, composite boards.
Yeah,
They're like the 1x6s.
okay, so there's not gonna be grass in it.
And so, you can have a 1x6 boxed all the way around it.
What's the dimension?
We don't show you, we gotta.
I have to measure it.
have to have-
Yeah,
You're big on dimensions, aren't you?
it's huge.
It looks awesome.
All right, on to
So-
the next thing.
And Jake, you said that the 3,500 was already donated?
Yes.
Wow.
For the purpose of
Thank you to the
slide.
donor.
It was bingo.
Thank you, bingo.
Yeah. Oh, it'll cost you in the end, Tom.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, brand new, they're like $55,000. I think he said like 4 years old.
And that was a private thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a community that wants to kind of get away from.
It's a
kids.
55 and older, they don't
Yeah.
want kids in there.
They didn't want to insure it.
Yeah.
And we already have the insurance, so that's.
Do we have any funds or
Yes,
cover something
yes,
like
yes.
this?
We have a place.
Okay.
All right,
They're gonna just float it with everyone.
forward. With that being said, special thank you to Bingo for donating. Special thank you for the social committee for donating.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys very much. It makes a huge difference and a big impact on the community.
I'd like to have people that I didn't know, when I went to your office, I'm talking about donations and regular funds, that a lot of the materials and labor was done gratis.
Yes.
The work that was done in the office. And as a common person coming in there, looking at this, hell, it's spending all this money for this damned office. And without people knowing it, they're gonna be disgruntled about it.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
is there a way,
Weekly?
Yeah.
Weekly?
just tell them, this is what folks don't.
We have it. That's the thing.
Oh, they don't listen.
They don't watch the meetings or they don't read the emails. Yeah.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally right now, we have in chlorine, that was a reserve expenditure. $3,800. It was down. Volunteer. The volunteers didn't want to do anything. Good thing. So, yeah, because they didn't want praise over it.
That's right.
So, they didn't want to-
No criticism.
Yeah.
You
So,
done?
yep. Any, questions, comments, concerns? Oh, yeah, anything we not? What I said, you have a picture of the,
Playground machine.
okay, put that on there.
Put that it came from donation, so that people.
Yes.
Set.
Put really volunteers to help build it. The bigger record set.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
You want-
We really should. see
Oh,
on-
Jake, I had a question.
Yes.
I had heard
You know, the-
From last meeting, we were talking about the erosion situation around the park. And you had said that we were going to be going ahead and starting working on a second site that around the park that needed to be fixed. Was that taken care of? And which place was that?
There was just a minor thing. We were just kind of doing something and no, it's not finished.
Okay,
Yeah, we were just kind of waiting to see what it's gonna do after it rained.
if it rains.
It did.
Yeah, you guys haven't had any rain yet?
Now,
No.
one
Good storm.
One good storm last week and that was it. But
Oh, I got some good news for you before I forget. Swift Mud come in. I had a resident stopped and talked to him. They come down there, he threw a camera in on a fishing line or a fishing rod, threw camera in to check the depth. And they're gonna they're trying to figure out why, besides the drought, obviously, but why there's so much water going.
good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I wonder why too.
Well, he was out there for a good bit, so. Yeah.
Good.
That was
More
today.
people are complaining about it then.
Right,
No,
so,
We were losing water when it wasn't dry.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
slowly going.
yeah, that's,
Going.
it's been losing water for a while.
I saw the water department when it was going on, and I asked them if this community up here was gonna have an effect on the water table. And he said they did studies and it wasn't gonna do anything, you know, when it started going down so badly, I called them again. And I said, I talked to the South Florida Water, something.
Yeah.
And because of the drought is affecting Tampa in that area, they're just letting our water go down there from the water table. That's what I was told.
Lighting or trucks?
I mean,
Lighting or trucks?
Probably don't have.
Yeah.
they have way of redirecting it, I guess, I don't know.
Anything else in email updates?
Yeah, they said they were going to put in 6,000 more homes. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
So, shuffleboard, it's got to be covered because all that. Wow. Third one has Dennis's and then fixed before it got anything.
Yeah, we couldn't, it was not cost effective for us. to do
Nope.
that one.
Yeah.
You know, the cost of it. It was gonna be ridiculous.
We got multiple, but five
I was,
people, 5 different companies said the same exact thing. You have to rip it all out. Otherwise, if you try to float it out or build it up, you're gonna end up still pooling. It's yep, you're gonna have chunks come out of it, you're gonna end up having your pumps going right or left. They did say we need to have bumpers on it.
So
But he said all you do is put garden hose
Oh,
and that's it. So why the clear, it's
staying.
tearing the cups up. But
So the answer to your question is, if you're gonna play any kind of, shuffleboard, pick the people you don't like on that building. Okay, that one would.
it actually does, I mean, when it's dry, not pouring on rain, it actually does pretty good. I play
Yeah.
with it. I don't know how to play it.
What's the?
no bread is.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna ask me too soon. Yeah. Yeah.
Rather than going, well, that Jake, son.
Yeah. No, he knows. I already talked to him.
I did talk with the people that were doing it, they were feeding it, I guess, is what they were doing. He said that there are some just imperfections of the reason. He thought that when you put the beads on it, that it would take it out of it, but it wasn't really. I don't know.
It did mostly,
Yeah.
but you can't, the only way to do that is to, like they said, rip it out and
Yeah,
refill it in, and
and I put more beads.
they can't put that many beads on it.
He did put it thick
Put
as
seeds on it when you leave.
much as he could.
Okay,
He did put it heavy on there as much as he could without,
I don't even know what's.
without
They're
possibly
floating.
causing damage to the floor.
Okay, sure. Well, it's better than nothing. I guess, but we'll do it.
They're in the paint. That's. They're in the paint.
Okay.
Oh,
They're in the paint, but you
okay.
put more on top when you use it. And then it floats over.
All right, we'll just hold on a minute, make sure we get all the agenda questions first. Yeah.
When you, Jake? Jake,
Wait a minute, we're taking questions from the audience. Hang on a minute.
I understand. I just was like to have like a summary with, because the conversation is going back and forth so fast. It keeps cutting out. So
Oh,
whoever was speaking, I couldn't hear what they said. And then the board responding back, it was cut off half of the time. So just FYI.
Okay, it was just about the shuffleboards.
they were talking
Okay.
schematics about the shuffleboard,
Yeah.
you know, with it
Pulling. them
beads
down.
and pulling and bumpers and, yeah.
Okay.
The last question. For what reason would we need to have a public meeting during the budget for the last 3 years? No community input, it's fair.
It does.
Oh, no, because for the
Yes.
last 3 years.
Last year, the community input was 100% the budget, literally. We had multiple, meetings or workshops, town halls, and all these community members that come to it had their input, and we all put it together. We had tables like put together. I mean, it was awesome. We had a lot of people here.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Reached the point where the homeowners vote on the budget.
Yeah.
Has no bearing. Or chooses to pass it.
Yeah, we did, you guys did do that last year.
No,
The
for the last
budget did
3
not
years.
pass and you guys overrode it.
For 3 years.
And so he's
Well,
paying.
The maintenance fees have gone up $35. I understand inflation and all
Yeah.
this. But there has been no consideration.
There was no way around us not raising maintenance fees last year. There's no way around it. Absolutely none. The
Oh my
reason
gosh.
why, we didn't have wind, hurricane, flood insurance.
Well, I understand.
That was required. There was no way possible.
I understand.
I tried. I banged my head against the wall.
Okay, this is a really simple question. I'm not going back.
Kind of
Right, just keep your $155.
Yep.
Okay. We're scheduled to have a meeting, community info.
Yep.
Okay, this year for the budget. The budget involves the community voting, yea or nay for the vote. Now, if the community shows up, no quorum, it doesn't matter what the community feels about the budget. Because the board has taken on the premise that they have the ability to pass that budget if there's not a quorum. I see that as somewhat problem.
Well,
Moving forward,
What's your answer to the problem? That's, I guess, you need to come up with a solution. I mean, I understand and I agree with you.
Okay.
That when you don't have, when the people don't feel like they have a say in the budget because it's being overridden anyways, because I remember I was one of those that was not happy last year.
Let me put my 2 cents worth in.
Can Peggy finish first?
Yeah, sure, but
I think the board is following the procedure that it needs to follow, not because they have to give the constituency the opportunity to come and listen and vote and do whatever. But if you can't get the damn people to show up, it's not on the board, it's on the people that don't show up. And somebody's got to make the,
can you pull up
Decision.
the budget
and that's
votes
what I'm trying to say.
last year?
Can't go with that.
Because there was more yeses than there was no. We just didn't have a quorum. So we did follow what the community
There's
asked.
69 votes total.
How many?
There's 69 votes total. I remember
you
the,
got 7
Examples of what?
total for the budget.
When the vote was held at the budget meeting,
I see, okay.
That was it?
Yeah,
that
it
was
was terrible.
69 votes.
And how many people do we have at the meetings? Like 20?
I'm
It
looking
was
for
like
remedy to the situation.
Yep. We had 20, we had the 4 tables put around and we had that completely filled. So that was at least 20 bodies.
That's your problem.
But
We
you
had
said-
multiple workshops and multiple homeowners
What you
come
have to do.
That's why I'm asking.
and help
what's your-
build
what's
the
your-
budget.
I'm willing to listen to anything you have to say.
You wanna make it forcible, but they have to
You
be.
can't force it.
In order to vote.
What do you,
No.
tell me what
3
you want
minutes.
us to do.
Max. Jake,
Yeah, I know.
Jake.
It's going way overboard.
Do I have a solution?
Jake,
Top stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's, hear
I presented this as a question
okay,
and a process of thought.
okay, and that, but you
The
need
community will
also,
go,
you need to
well,
also,
what can we?
yeah, you also need to bring that.
I understand.
So, I mean, we're willing to work with you, but we need to have, if there's something that you want,
Alternative plan.
particularly, yes, we need to know what to do, so. We'll, and that's at July 25th meeting.
Unless it's in our documents, I don't think the community can, it's not a requirement
No, but
in statutes. I mean, it's nice to do so.
it's not just nice to do, it's what the right thing to do.
It's in our documents that the community votes for. This in our documents that the community has the right to vote. In most communities, the board has overall all of it.
And that's still us, but
But in our documents, it says that the community has to vote for it. But we still have to have a quorum, which we never do. But I don't know, I'm gonna say this again. I had how many workshops last year? How many people? I mean, there was a lot of people here, and we went by line item to line item, number by number, by number, and by
Yep.
number. All these people were involved.
And that's what the.
And that's what we're gonna do again.
This time. So,
And so if they want to be involved, they're more welcome to come on Zoom, come here, help with the numbers,
yeah, I think,
and be involved.
I think Bill's issue is, and
How do you get around that?
no, and I
No,
kind of get
I don't
this,
want to go.
is taking their suggestions to heart. And
I
I don't
did.
think,
Bill,
I don't
100%
think,
did.
I don't think
So-
that they felt like they were seen.
This, by commentary, design created,
no,
it was created discussion.
Yeah, this is the stuff.
The discussion around is how do we get more involved overall than what it is now? Because
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's
We
right.
tried,
I tried.
as
Okay.
a board.
How many workshops last
Yeah.
year? I tried.
I have an answer for you, guys. I have an answer for you.
Huh.
Wait a
When,
minute, wait a minute.
back in 2008, when I started coming to the board meetings, the board meetings were held during the winter season so that all of the snowbirds were down here. And you had 75 people in that clubhouse meeting, all listening to what was going on. We had our budget voted on at that time because everybody was there. Now we have
75
our
still
budget
not-
meetings in summer and fall. They're not there to be a part of the group to be seen. Now, whether or not they vote by mail, that would be a real interesting thing to find out how many people were Northerners who went ahead and did the voting for the budget or not for the budget compared to the residents who are there full time.
Yeah, we have it on record. We just have to pull it out.
Yeah.
I know,
Someone
but I mean,
probably
it'd be a
doesn't-
nice little study to see, you know,
Yeah.
why do we not have people? Well, we don't have residents, full-time residents who are also owners in the park during the summer and the fall. So we don't have the membership here, meaning,
Not only that, how many people are investors and have multiple homes and just don't care?
that's a different issue.
Yeah.
Or
No, that's
one
seriously,
person
that's a
knowing
serious
what's
thing.
going on and I vote for X amount of people, then that's a different issue, but it's the same
Yeah.
issue also. If I participate or I don't participate, yes, it's there. Again, we are trying to take some people, put a leash on them and pull them along because they just don't want to participate with what we're talking about. And then they complain when they say, well, wait a minute, you can't do that. And we said all along, you had the right, you had the responsibility to do something, and you didn't take it at that time. So we're forcing you to come along on it with us now.
Can I ask you something, Tom? When you say you were doing it in the middle of the winter, had 75 people here at practically every meeting, that still wasn't a quorum, was it?
75 members that I kept track of. And the reason I say that is because I sat down after each meeting and I took questions from people, their name and their address and concerns that went to the board. I then printed off that entire document to the board. And my first time was 75 people had concerns, but that was way back when. And then
Yeah, I
when
understand
we
that.
switched and pulled the budget away from the elections and we started doing it in the summertime, suddenly we lost the majority of those folks.
No, my question is that the vote being what it needed to be to pass a budget still wasn't there.
No, we were closer to, we had probably like 100, we had 120 votes that came in. Not enough possibly to pass something, but that was, we had more than 120 votes collected, but we had a lot of people coming to the meetings because it was during the time when the snowbirds were there. Now, granted, that was 20 years ago. The snowbirds were all younger,
All
and
right,
there were more of them. We lose
Thank
a
you,
couple
Beth.
every year.
thank you.
George,
Okay.
All right,
George,
our 3 minutes is way over.
I'll
We
leave
need
it.
to end this
Okay.
meeting.
Do you have any?
Yeah, oh, my gosh.
I don't remember what it was.
I
Oh.
should have written.
It would have solved everything.
All right, thank you, guys.
no, I'm by the way.
So we're done?
Yep, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Tom.
Thank you, you guys.